Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing some Fizz mid into a Jhin mid. Jhin mid is not gonna be as easy as you would think, at least for the early game, because if you don't know, Jhin actually does pretty dang good. I'm gonna flash just so you tank turret, bro. Yeah, you took 2 turret shots. Anyways, Jhin isn't that bad because he has good wave clear. Also, Fizz during early game, you have a 16-second cooldown ability, and, like, it does okay damage. It has a good AP ratio and stuff, but obviously, if I step up, he's gonna get a lot of auto attacks onto me, and it usually is, like, not gonna go the best. But our level 3 all-in is pretty good, so we'll probably be just waiting for that. And, like, he did get, like, slightly chunked during the early game, so that always helps, too. We'll just get one minion here by not getting hit by his ability. When you lose minions early game, just think of it as like, all right, if I miss 15 farm and I have 2 and he has 15, that sounds awful, right? But then what if you afterwards get CS for the rest of the game and now he has 100 and, yeah, he can have 100 and you can have like 85. That's kind of why Fizz is okay. Also, this was a insane trade for us. I don't think that you ever kill me here, but he tried. It was close. That's why he was going for the 4th shot. I had my teammate behind me. So we're just going to start shoving out. What our W is that it is an auto attack empowerment. When you use it, your next auto attack is going to deal bonus damage. And then your auto attacks will be empowered afterwards if it doesn't kill the target. You also have a passive that causes it to bleed. If it doesn't kill the target, every single auto attack is going to deal a little bit of bonus damage afterwards, so you usually want to use it when just fighting people whenever. Otherwise, you can last hit with it, and it's an auto attack reset, and whenever you kill something, it will give you back the full mana, which helps with CSing and stuff. Your E is kind of one of your strongest abilities. You hop on top of your trident, and you can kind of guide where you'll fall, and you will slow someone. And if you use it again and recast it, you will lose the slow effect, but you'll go much further, and it's a smaller AoE. Your Q is just to dash forwards, and that's really the gist of it. I feel like I win this hard. So we'll just do that. Because we know that just chunking him a little bit should really mess him up bad. Because now it's very difficult for him to play the game. Just chunk him again, get him very low, make it so he's like diveable because my teammate's here. We'll just like try to shove this in quickly so we can do the dive. Jarvan was able to get an assist because his standard gives attack speed to us. Otherwise, I think he probably would have not gotten anything. The thing is that once Fizz snowballs a little bit, he kind of takes over the entire laning phase versus a lot of champions because it gets very challenging to deal with the trading pattern of you can usually go in, use your E. If you can ever Q them, it's even better, but if you can even like Q off of minions is what I've been doing. And it gets really, really difficult to, like, not get usually poked to about half. And even if you poke Fizz to half, a valuable thing about a lot of melee characters and assassins is that you usually have an ability that is kind of considered, if we're both next to each other and we're both half, I have something that's superior to usually kill you because I have a ability that makes me invulnerable or an ability to gap close, whatever it might be, right? So that's really about... That's what like makes Fizz so strong, so... He's gonna try to take the cannon with his W, so I'll just stand here just to prevent it. Because I know that he wants it badly. We'll just ignite just a poke here. I know that it won't kill, but this will, like, ruin his lane because his lane was already bad. So What's going to happen is that I'm just going to shove this immediately, and if he stays, we kill him, and if he doesn't stay, then he just misses, like, so much farm. It could be, like, a bit of a challenge to kill, but as you can see, you don't even have to, like, sometimes always solo kill your opponent to, like, get even bigger advantage, because now we know that, like, we might have, like, a even better lead through our EXP that we have, and we might be able to, like, abuse that kind of thing. This guy is a Jhin one-trick, by the way. He's been challenger in the past. This guy is pretty good at Jhin, so just to be aware of, like, why this person's even playing it. He was probably autofilled and stuff, but he is a Jhin OTP. And we also can just try to freeze permanently. Fizz's passive is just, like, you take reduced damage from every single source of everything, which means that minion auto attacks also barely deal that much damage to you, which allows you to be able to freeze and stuff. And we'll just, like, keep this in a good area for us. Because if we just continuously ruin this guy's chances of, like, getting the minions, that's, like, super bad for him. Got his heal pretty easily. I'll just, like, only get hit by one bullet. He can take the wave if he wants. I don't really care. Oh, that actually hit me? Damn, ouchie. Yeah, I had a feeling he was just gonna leave. That's why I didn't really go in. Aw, that sucks. I'm just gonna kill him, but I'm probably gonna die for this. But it only gives it to Lee Sin? It gives it to Lee Sin? That's not worth it. I mean, killing the Jhin isn't even, like, that worth, because, I mean, all we're doing is maybe some mental damage, but, like, he's not worth that much money. In the end, maybe I'm just, like, saying, hey, you better stay away, because you can see that I'm missing minions that are probably worth as much as the Jhin kill. I probably should have just, like, went in earlier and just used Shark, like, on Seraphine and just, like, committed to just kill the Jhin, and then the Shark maybe even could have, like, gotten her low enough that I could have went further, but that's also because I just don't play Fizz enough to play him flawlessly, but that's okay, because we have already gotten past, in my opinion, like, the hardest part of the game. The hardest part of the game is getting fed. Once you get fed, you're usually good for the rest of the game now. Also, because your ECD gets short, where you can actually use it all the time. So we'll just kill him. There's, like, no way to really outplay Fizz, because we can use our E to make ourselves untargetable, which means that we can reset turret aggro, which is crazy strong. Not many champions have a low cooldown ability that can reset aggro, or, like, completely remove it. So after he dies, because I'm not hitting an enemy champion, the minions will just now be the new target of the turret, and, makes it very easy to pop off. I'm just gonna base here. Unless he stops me, honestly, I guess that I probably should, like, back up a bit further than this. Let's go to a safer area. Because I don't think I'm gonna die, but I just don't want to get stopped. That would suck. We will have our Sork Boots. He's going Null Magic. My top lane's also doing very well. I just want to get back to lane a little bit fast. Even though he's going Null Magic, it probably won't really matter for being able to kill him. Still should be pretty easy, I think. Also, he might just die to Jarvan here. Oh my gosh, using Flash on him is a bit wild. That guy's, like, worth no money, but okay. I mean, I did the Flash earlier, too, to try to kill him, but... Okay, I mean, that's fine. Let's back away. I don't know what that guy's trying. No, I'm fine, dude. Okay. Thanks for the help. ×9 this Lee. I mean, he can't... I don't even think that Lee Sin necessarily played that, like, poorly. It's just that there's, like, no way for you to play versus a Fizz as Jin. Oh my gosh, these Raptors. And, you can, once you just get a little bit of a strength, as you saw, as soon as anybody shows up mid that is just slightly squishy, I usually will always immediately commit. Because Fizz is so rare, but the past times that I have played against Fizz one-tricks, whenever they get a slight lead, I've realized that they play way more aggressive than usually I would play when I play Fizz. And I'm like, wow, maybe I don't play aggressive enough. So I'm trying to, like, take that I have, like, kind of, like, learned from facing good Fizzes and put that into play here. Even though bot lane died and Jin was able to get a successful roam, this is still probably not going to, like, matter too much for our bot side. I mean, we already have so much pressure top side and through me. We'll just leave. Not really a concern. He's gonna probably try to, like, W to get the minion, but I'll just, like, body block it if anything. I don't have to shark this guy, do I? I don't think so, yeah. So I'll just save it. And we'll just, like, go back to shoving. And then if a turret's about to hit us, we can just use our E2. Like, I can get really close to the wave to try to shove it faster. Although I probably should have done it slower and then just not had to use my E, because then I would have only taken one. Mistake on my end. But this is a really good position to be in. I really want to buy my item. So as you can see, like, he's, like, immediately almost dead. The reason why I'm not committing is because he's just not really worth it. He's so weak. I just wanted to get the double buffs. I'm so sad that I rotated all the way down to not get anything. Let's just go by. I mean, look at our amount of money that we have. I'd already deal so much without even having any items, so might as well just get even more. Let's make it so we just can never, ever lose to anybody. Am I just going to get stopped again? Okay, I'm not. Cool. I'm not going to be helping you guys. I'm sorry. I just feel like it's not worth my time to still be down there while not having any goodbye. It's just going to ruin tempo. I want to... Even if my teammates die, I can do so much more with buying and immediately getting back on the map. This game is literally just kind of topside dominating it. I mean, their enemy bot side isn't even, like, losing that badly. In fact, you could maybe say that they're winning. Did he just leave his red buff? No, he just smited it. Oh, well, whatever. I'll just leave. Oh, there's still a turret here? I have Shark pretty soon. But ultimately, there's no way to do it unless we all go in probably together. And I still don't want to be, like, doing anything for, like, people who aren't even worth that much money. So, like, I'm not going to use Shark on, like, Jin, for instance. I didn't know that Caitlyn was just going to give up mid like this. Ooh. That's okay, though. I'll just flash. We got his flash too. Made it so the shark otherwise would have killed him, and he just can't really deal with that. The item that we usually go after this is Zhonya's, because Zhonya's allows you to go into a team fight, do a bunch of burst damage, try to one-shot somebody, and then you immediately Zhonya's, and then just, you're fine afterwards, because your E comes back up, which is extremely busted. Wow, she got so much distance so quickly. Holy crap. I thought that we were for sure were going to be able to catch her, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, but there's a Lee Sin here. What terrible timing for Lee Sin to have my teammates nearby. We can't get that guy. Just back away every single time that you mess up your ability. It's never gonna work. We poke, but I'm probably dead because I did poke. That was stupid. Because if you ever do poke and you use your E to escape afterwards, if there's hard CC, you just immediately die, which is why the Zhonya's is so good. Because if I have Zhonya's, I would Zhonya's that, and my E comes back up, and then I use it again, and then I run. Like, that's what you do. Yes, I'm sorry. I did throw the bounty to Xayah. I know. Jarvan's dead, too. The Jax also got a kill. The Fiora kind of just split pushes, but that's, like, good for her to do. That was definitely my fault for the mistake that I made. It's not, like, the biggest concern, obviously, with how fed everybody still is, but it still sucks to do a slight throw. Whoa, okay. Yeah, I probably can't fight this. Like, there's too many people here. With Seraphine being able to, like, shield and heal, and I can't land Shark there because she already used her ultimate, even though Xayah ultimate is a very important CD, it still probably isn't something that I can do too much versus. The Xayah is really the only person that matters. Okay, we almost killed Lee Sin. We made him use his kick, so he wasted it. We'll just play more slow and just, like, play for, doing plays around objectives and, like, doing split plays and just paying more attention to, the enemy champions, like, who's on the map and stuff like that. That's, like, how you usually can play it a lot more, methodical and better. Like, Jhin is top, we saw Lee Sin use kick, we see that Jax is bot, which means that the only person here could be, like, possibly Lee Sin, but they did have a, blue trinket, meaning that they saw us, so I'm not gonna immediately go for him, because he's already backing away. In some cases, you maybe can walk over vision and kill them because they just don't really care, or they're not paying attention, but I kind of saw him immediately running, and because of that, then we don't really want to, overexert our stuff. Well, we should be able to take this. I know that the dragon is coming up pretty soon, but because nobody's here right now, it'd be pretty good to just not get caught. This is kind of on my teammates to, like, not get caught more than my team, or more than the, like, the enemy team making good play. It was kind of a mistake on their end. We probably can't kill him, but I can just, like, take the, stuff here and then just go back to hitting this again. I'm just gonna leave. I got as much as I wanted. I honestly don't think that he would throw it in the same spot because you can mind game high elo players sometimes by never juking, so I figured if I just stay against the wall is just, like, maybe a goofy way of surviving. It was not correct, though. But that was the idea. Because, honestly, if I was playing Jhin, I think I would have thrown the last shot not against the wall, because who stays against a wall the entire time? No one, right? No one in their right mind would do that, but I did. But I guess he kind of, understood that and was able to get me. So their base is in shambles. My team only is one away from getting the objective. I was able to at least almost take their turret. That makes the inhib way easier to get, which is perfect. And, yeah, I mean, they might be getting some objective bounties, but it's not, that bad. Is it really good? I think I just want to have Death Cap next, so that's why I didn't buy anything. wanted to save up for a Needless. I'll just get it now. Needless is a pretty gigantic purchase. Also, we'll buy a Sweeper. It probably is good to have this. This Jax truly is just going full AP. He has 100 farm. That is wild to me that he has, like, absolutely nothing. Interesting. I'm guessing Fiora doesn't need my help, but I will come down anyways, because you never know. Maybe, the enemy has, like, other people around to help him. Looks like he's already dead, though. Yeah, so my teams just get the kill, and I will just see if there's any angles of attack from our position, because it'd be really good to fight now. This is a very good timing, because Jax is dead. We could even, like, try to force Baron or something. They sent a lot of people bot side. I'm just going to quickly take this, and then we'll just go help out with the Baron now. We see that Lee Sin's not even here, so there's probably, like, no chance of them even, like, getting here fast enough to be able to steal it. And they probably don't even have vision of it because there's pink wards on it, and they know that there's, like, no way to contest it because of that. Okay. I will just base in the meantime. Actually, there's no reason to base just yet. We don't really care about that. Maybe I just go kill the Jax and then we base. If I can kill the Jax, that would be kind of nice. I mean, it'll be good pressure for the team, so we can maybe do inhib turret take or something. The Fiora is so OP that she can probably beat most people very easily. Because I don't see anybody and bot side is, like, lit up on the map, that usually means that you should just, like, be a bit patient. I'll just die. So we just get a kill. I did use my sums for it, but it's definitely worth it because we have Baron. So every single time that we get pressure, we can do something big with it as a team. Although Fiora did die and get caught. I don't really know how, but that's okay, guys. At least we still have me shoving and also Jarvan shoving too. So we're able to successfully get stuff done. I am somewhat out of mana, though. Which means that Lee Sin will probably try to chase me all the way, but I'll just use my E and probably just run even further and just continue running away, because we have Baron, and I could just base, like, over here, and we should be fine afterwards. We're still just trying to save up for death cap. Because a lot of our teammates died, that means that it's time to not pressure anymore, obviously, because we might make a mistake and have more deaths if we try to, like, salvage it. Because Jhin is top, let's just let him do that. Like, who cares, right? Doesn't really matter. If he takes top lane turret, like, doesn't matter that much. Because we get soul. Getting soul would be absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, I'll come over here. He wants us to pull out the dragon, so they have less of a chance to get it. We'll just shark it. I still have Zhonya's available too, and that's probably this game. After a play like that. I do not have enough for my death cap, and I kind of want it, so I'm gonna go do that. And then after we have that, we will just run down with our team and get ready to kill anybody that opposes us. Our W active does 400 damage plus another 300, so that's like 700. This does 330 on top of that, so you just press WQ on somebody and it instantly does like 1,000 damage. That's why Fizz is so ridiculous. Damn, team got caught hard. Goodness gracious. Let's just not get hit by that. They did kind of get destroyed by the, the Jarvan ultimate. The Jarvan ultimate going in doesn't, like, kill them. And because he did that, he immediately died, and then it's just, like, super easy to kill my teammates afterwards. So I'll just, like, do my own play and just, like, push out and get ready for another fight. Now that we've gotten some picks, and also Fiora got picks, there's not going to be many people to defend either, which is great. If we triple inhib, it's like game over usually. Triple inhib is pretty ridiculous to go versus, and we also have soul as well, so we have like multiple factors of things that make us very, very busted. Wow, I'm actually gonna survive for now. So that's why the Zhonya's is so good, right? I mean, I'll just end the game because I feel like we have done enough. So yeah, that was Fizz mid. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry if it wasn't that crazy, only because maybe we're versus something that's like pretty easy to face against. But I mean, in the end, it is a player who does play only Jhin. Did not do as much as Fiora, but I felt like I did enough. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next Fizz game. We're playing Arena, and we are starting off with some gold augments that could be interesting if I'm going to do one reroll. I want the ability haste one, but I just want to see if I possibly get anything that is more ability haste for my Q, because I have done one Fizz game in the past, ever, and I never realized how goofy it is, but you can kind of make it where your Q is on such a low cooldown with other effects in Arena that you can make it where your Q resets itself and it goes as fast as you press it, which is so goofy to watch. Like, it's so funny, actually, if you can get it to work that way. We're not going to walk over there because that'd be pretty dumb. I mean, we are probably just going to get crushed if we did, so we'll just, like, chill over here. Anything. Her Q kind of expired, which is probably a bit of a problem. I feel like we should just walk away from the brush, honestly. I mean, I'll hit the blast cone just to get the Rengar away from the brush, too. Nice. That guy will die. He'll probably want to go for this plant, so I'll just start taking it just so he can't get it, because after that, we should just have a free, round here, I think. I'll just hit the Blast Cone to knock the Rengar back into the fire, because he'll just die, to that. Nice early game. Also, my, Zoe has Mark's Mage, which is pretty dang good, because every single auto attack deals a ridiculous amount of damage, which is also powerful. Of all of these, Vladimir is really the only effective one. Because other ones are pretty boring. The other ones are like tomatoes versus... Oh, man, everybody gets down to half HP, but whenever people die, we get bonus gold and we heal. So our first win didn't really matter as much. It's not really that fun to usually play this one, just because it usually makes the game a lot faster. It feels like it goes faster, and because it goes faster, then it just feels kind of more boring, because... you might not be able to get to, like, the crazy stages where you have, like, something funny going on and it works, so... Usually people don't really like going for the elimination ones, but probably the people who chose it were the people who lost a previous round, so technically their loss didn't matter. So everybody's at 50 and equal. Cho'Gath's tank engine. This guy has Lux W. We will see what we can possibly do. Did not get that guy, but that's okay. I'm gonna go take this and then just go over to this other plant and take this one too, because I am a little bit chunked and I just want to be full HP. Dealing massive damage to this guy. I feel like this was a pretty easy round to, like, probably win in most cases. I don't see how he should be able to ever beat us with, Their type of champions just, like, can't win versus our type. Because Fizz just is so frustrating to face because of my E, and then, like, Cho'Gath is mostly about his ultimate and E, and he also has something that scales, and I feel like having Ability Haste and also Mars Mage is superior to their early game augments, too, that make it so much more challenging. But theirs scales better, obviously. I got Twin Mask, bro. Do you want to share Twin Mask? I'd be sharing a lot of CDR. So, I guess I will... You have Dragonheart? Dude, I can get Dragonheart too. That's goofy. I'm gonna go Twin Mask. I'm not gonna go Dragonheart. I was thinking about it, but... Now we get to just have a bunch of random stats that she also has, which usually does feel kind of nice because it gives you some tankiness, even if she doesn't have much tankiness, just because of base stats and stuff. And then when I get to share CDR, that will be very nice. Oh, okay. I guess that this guy's just AFK. Huh. That is tragic, but okay. So, the things that we want, if we want to get this Q tech going, is that there's a prismatic augment that is reduce your Q, or reduce your effects of your cooldown, reduce your cooldowns by 1.5 seconds every single time you land an auto attack, and because your Q applies on hit effects and it triggers it. Another thing is Moonflare, which is this, which is whenever you use an auto attack, or... Yeah, again, is reduce your abilities by 0.5 seconds, so it's another thing that, like, benefits from it. Now, for now, I think I want to go for another Prismatic to try to look for Moonflare, so we'll just do a Legendary and just get really whatever. I think that in our case... we probably need a pretty substantial amount of mana if we are going to be trying to, like, get my CDs very low so I can spam all the time. So Malignance is the only good option there, because going Actualizer without other mana items is dumb. Actualizer only gives 300 mana instead of 600 like Malignance does, and of course it scales off mana, and I don't have any mana stuff, so why would I ever want to go that, of all things? Honestly, I think that we lose this. Oh, okay. I mean, we have the smallest of chances of winning, but... that is interesting. I can't believe how crappy my damage is. That's pathetic. Jeez, my bad. Because I should be able to easily kill Lee Sin there. Easily. Like, not even difficult to... because he just got slept, too, but I guess I just don't deal anything. Darn. Phenomenal Evil, could be kind of nice with CDR a little bit, maybe. You got Mad Scientist. Okay, Outlaws just gives you armor and magic resist every single time we use a dash, and obviously we can stack that very quickly, not just with our Q, but with our E as well, and then that just makes us very tanky, so you can see that my survivability will get very high, and we'll just, like, be able to do a lot more with that. My teammate also has something that gives her adaptive health or ability haste, which is nice because that will honestly give me a pretty substantial amount of stats. That's Darius. Whoa, that skin looks kind of crazy. Wow, I really anticipated that I could, like, get her there, but I guess it was bad. I'm pretty sure we lose this. I think that they win through Rune Carver. Oh my goodness, that was a crazy play by him. Nice. My Shark was bad, but that's okay. We'll just take one of these, and then we'll just slow him, and then I'll just go for the other plant, because it's worth it. Shark him. And the fight's over. I really thought that with the Rune Carver, they would be able to do more, but I guess Darius has absolutely 0 damage because all he has is tankiness, which makes the round so easy for us. My damage feels terrible. We'll buy this. We have Detonation Orb, which is by far the best thing here, even though I wanted to do probably just one more reroll again just to see if there's a chance to have Moonflare. Because, I mean, I'm always down to just try to somewhat brute force it if we can, like, find it, but I won't, like, change my entire build path to find it, obviously, because that would be kind of dumb. Not bad, though. I mean, what's really nice about Detonation Orb is that if you're just facing any tank or something, even if they're sustaining themselves, you're technically, like, storing the damage, which maybe can make it so even if they have so much sustain, you can, like, kill them eventually. But also just increasing your amount of damage by, like, a percentage is always good. And that's kind of how it works in a way. Okay, fine, that guy flashes. Oh, I woke him up. Kind of my mistake on that one. Nice. Also, the Flesh Eater from my teammate, like, healed me, which made it so I was very tanky and was able to do a lot. Not bad. TS so sad. Got fortune and have all my rolls. And it's gonna end early. Oh yeah, because the Darius makes the game, like, end so quickly. You can see how many people are about to get kicked out. But we've been winning so frequently that, I mean, we are, we even have a buffer, which is pretty nice. But people get health back. Oh, you only get 5 health back? Jeez, that's barely anything. Goodness, that is terrible. These guys are in first place also. We're tied, which means that they are probably pretty strong themselves. I need to leave. Dude, why is my ultimate on such a low cooldown? This is wild. Dude, this guy takes absolutely 0 damage. What on earth? There's no way to store any damage on him. He just doesn't die. We'll just shark him again, try to make... Oh, nice, okay. He has a Gore Drinker, and he's kind of trying to use it to sustain himself, and every single time he misses is really, really good. Like, right there, he missed it again. So as long as he misses that Gore Drinker, because he has a Apex Inventor, which gives you a ridiculous amount of item haste, he can just, like, heal himself over and over again, which gets super annoying to deal with. Hex Gates counters me badly, because Fizz Shark can be actually completely removed when you go through the Hex Gate, so if other people had that, that'd be pretty bad. So we'll just do the 1v1s. I mean, it's definitely not the best outcome, probably, for a team comp like ours, but it's better than definitely giving them better options to just dodge my ability outright. Nice, you got Omnisoul? That's sick. Infernal Conduit for, like, more burn effects is okay. Eureka to get, like, a little bit of ability haste. Sadly, I just already have a ridiculous amount. I don't have that much AP, so it's probably not good either. And we will just take... I'll take Ultimate Revolution. Usually I never take something like this, but in the end, I guess that, might as well try something a little bit different. I'll also just buy a new legendary item. We'll just go Dusk and Dawn. Because Lich Bane's pretty good, and this is probably still okay. It probably works in a decent way, right? What's gonna happen is that this guy is just gonna, like, run away from me the entire time. And then I'm just gonna go to the other side. We'll just take this. Oh, this guy has duality? Ooh. Yeah, I feel like we can never beat those guys because we don't have anti-heal. That's the biggest thing. No anti-heal is not good. Also, since he has duality, he was increasing his AP, and AP Rengar is good. But Zoe just finished something that is gigantic, which is she has Dragonheart that gave her Elder because she got Omnisoul, which is insane. So that's nice. We don't have, of course, that anti-heal that I was talking about. This Lee Sin is full crit. Okay. Because Lee Sin's full crit, I think that we should... go Zhonya's, I guess. Get 2 random shards, critical strike, but I got also magic pen. We have 50 flat pen. That's not that bad. We are versus the Lee Sin. I'll just use Gragas' ultimate. Dude, my ultimate cooldown is so short. Holy crap. It's very spammable. Oh, yikes. Got the Lucian Cole. Since my ultimate's such a short CD, I'll just, like, continue picking up stuff and just, like, using it over and over again, I guess. I mean, there's no reason not to. Elder is extremely broken in Arena. When you have it, you will do a lot. Gangplank Ultimate, ooh, that's not that bad. We like that. Gangplank Ultimate is definitely a good one to use usually. Because it's nice that I can kind of use it from far away. When I have, like, Mundo Ultimate, I feel forced to almost go in because of the health regen, but I guess I could just pop Mundo Ultimate right at the beginning of the round just to try to get a new one. Nice. We will just get the magic pen. Again, this Rengar is very tanky and doesn't die. But I can't just build, like, a magic pen right now, so I might as well just get some anti-heal just to deal with him. Because if I'm in a 1v1 versus him, I'm probably just going to be running away the entire time. This is the last team, so it's 1v1 for the rest of the game. I feel like Zoe might be able to beat whoever on her own. Maybe. So, we'll see. I'm not going to fight you. That anti-heal is ridiculous. Lux ultimate. And Zoe should be able to get the rest. Yeah, Elder is just so absurdly crazy. It's so nuts. Dashing or blinking applies a burn. We obviously don't have that. I will just choose a calculated risk to get a item here. Oh, my Q gets ability haste. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore. I'm probably not going to be able to do that type of tech because we'll probably just, like, win right now. But my ability haste on my Q is 1 second. It, like, almost... Yeah, if I had Mystic Punch, I would reset myself completely. Since Shark is on such a low CD, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's just use my Cho'Gath ultimate, too. Let's just kill that guy. We'll just Shark this guy, and then I don't really die to him, too, so should be pretty free again. Just use Lucian Coaling, because why not, but... I think that Zoe just gets him in the end. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Fizz arena, and I will see you guys next time. The Darius one made it much faster and stuff. I am sad I wasn't able to get the, like, Q tech going, but in the end, we still were able to win. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.